Hey guys, it all started when Level Up Gaming reached out to me and they asked me if I was interested in a small clothing company, and I said for sure. Then they hit me with the same copy and paste message that everyone else gets, and I read it and the conversation continued. So after a couple of back and forth messages on what was going to happen and the deal we were going to agree on, ended up having me get paid about $15 a month for advertisement on my Twitch, my Instagram, and my YouTube. And all I had to do on my end was buy a t-shirt. That was about 20 bucks, but it wasn't a big deal because for me that was huge. I was super stoked to, one, get a t-shirt, two, get a quote-unquote sponsor, and just overall make money consistently every month due to me and my content. So super stoked for it. At that point, 2 days after we stopped texting, I set up all my advertisement on my stream, on my Instagram, on my this, on my that. I was super stoked, right? So eventually my shirt came in, and that took about 3 weeks to do. So once it did come in, I was super happy about it. I texted them and I said, hey, the shirt feels great, super stoked about it, can't wait to make a post on it. But oddly enough, they left me unseen. So I was worried but not really concerned at that point because we still had a lot of time till I was going to get paid, and it wasn't a big deal to me. You know, he could have been busy, he could have had other stuff going on. A couple more days went by and we were leading up to the time that I was supposed to get paid, and went beyond that. But by then I sent him 10 messages and he didn't respond to any of them. And on the day that I was supposed to get paid, he never got back to me, right? So at this point, I asked and I was like, hey, come on. And after a little while, I gave up and I said that I would make a post about it and talk about how he treats his oh so lovely partners. He left me undelivered completely, and he didn't respond for a while. So here we are. Now, I still have this shirt, and I can't return it due to his absolutely horrendous return policy, which you can pause here and read it if you want. Also, in case you're worried about it, here are all of our text messages. In a nutshell, I got scammed. To be honest, I don't care. It doesn't really matter to me. It's just $20. It's not a big deal. But thank you for the free content, Level Up Gaming. I do appreciate it. You guys are a bunch of scumbags, and it makes it so easy for me to get this video out this week. But I want to say that if you are a small creator, then be careful about who you trust, who you talk about a deal with, and who you do really anything with on social media, because it really is easy for them to scam you. So make sure you watch out for specific things. Do they have a legit website? If they have one, do they have a good amount of followers? Do they have a good amount of engagement? Does it look like all those followers are real or not? Are their photos quality? Do they have just overall a nice page that looks legit, polished, and looks as if there was effort put into it? The last thing that I would say is really important for you being a small creator is realizing if your advertisement is really worth something. Like, obviously everyone thinks that they have incredible content and that it's going to reach out to thousands, hundreds of millions of people and whatnot, but at the end of the day, if you're just starting like me, where you have under 100 followers on every single social media platform and you get little to no engagement, you can pretty much guarantee that even I wouldn't want any advertisement on there for anything. I wouldn't even pay it. I wouldn't even take it for free. It's just non-existent. It's basically putting up something somewhere for no reason. And I would say that right now, for me realizing it, looking back on it, that my rate for that advertisement might have been a little bit too much. Like $15 for someone who is under 100 followers on every single social media platform. Granted, it is 4 or 5 social media platforms, but regardless, it's still under 100. And for my Twitter, it's under 10. So it's really hard for someone like me to say even $15 is much. I mean, $5 would have been like a really solid deal, but I was pushing it, and he said yes, but obviously that didn't happen. It's something that I realized. You gotta really be careful with how you reach out to people, and you can take all the stuff that I just said as however you want, and you can apply it to your own social media metrics and analytics and overall follower count and engagement. But at the end of the day, I hope that all of you guys stay safe. I hope that you got value out of this video and that you hopefully can avoid getting scammed like me. Have a good rest of your day, guys.